Hi there guys, I'm Chris Bowden and welcome to the Geek Group. We're here back on set B because it's New Year's Eve and everybody's exhausted. I hurt in places that you don't even know you own. And we needed a down day. So we're chilling out today and we're going to be back on the 3rd is when things really pick up again. There's going to be some guys getting together over there on Saturday, but things will really pick up on the 3rd. That's when our dumpsters arrive and all that stuff, so it'll be pretty cool. I just wanted to take a minute and do a yearly wrap-up video. We were supposed to do this with Kidwell when he was in town like a couple days ago, but they were rocking out on the space program stuff and we had a closing for a building, so everything's completely off the rails as far as regular videos go, and I'm doing it here solo, but I have notes. So, first off, I want to thank everybody. Oh my God, the response from people has been astronomical. Our hit rate's going through the roof. YouTube Insight is like porn for us right now. Just, it's awesome. So I wanted to thank everybody out there who's been subscribing and especially the people who've been donating. It really does make a difference. You guys saw the thing. I've had a lot of people ask, what's with the silver dollar in the video? When we bought the building, the down payment on the building was $1. We're not renting, we're buying. We're buying on a land contract because we're broke. Payments on the building are right around $5 grand a month. We have 5 years to cash out and we have to raise $700,000 just to pay off the building plus 7% interest. So yes, the rumors are true. At this moment, I am just over $1 million in debt. Just take a moment and fathom that, okay? You're sitting there with your student loan of like, $50,000 going, ooh, I'm $1 million in debt, okay? Yeah, wrap your head around that one. So donations are greatly appreciated because we would like to get the Geek Group in black ink. So thank you to everybody for the local team, guys like General Badass and, well, both the Harwoods have been amazing. And I'm really sorry, Batman, about hosing you the other day. I did not do that intentionally, and the video proves it was not intentional, and you should not stand that close. To everybody out there who is taking great and what? Shut up. Shut up. I hate you and you're a horrible person. I can't believe you got that on video. But yeah, for everybody the legions of people who are commenting, I am still alive. It's only been, about 15 hours now, so I could go at any minute. You got to think of how long it takes for the bacteria to really, yeah, die in a fire. But yeah, the water in the pipe was about 5 years old. They capped the pool in 2005. So microbial growth in there had to be pretty serious. And I probably have like syphigana herpebola at this point. And it's really cool. The downside is if I survive for another week, I'll be like a superhero, which is cool because I'll fit in with Batman and Superman and all the other guys we have that work around the lab. But yeah, all of you suck. Just so you know, I've been reading the comments of, yeah, any of you guys want to come down here and run a Sawzall for a while, you're welcome to. All right, what else do we have? Tesla Coils of Billy. It is still an ongoing thing. The project is here. We didn't get to it over the holidays. I wanted to shoot some. Billy is out of town with like his dad or something. They're over in Jackson doing a thing. I don't really know all about it, but he's busy. When he gets back, cool. Billy hasn't even seen the new lab yet. And I'm sure somewhere he's watching this freaking out going, ah! And yeah, he'll be back. Don't worry. We're going to finish the series out. We're going to do it primarily here because it's going to be several months before we're ready to do real work like on projects and stuff at the lab. So enjoy the daily videos out of that in the meantime. But Billy will be back. We'll be shooting video on that in a week or so or whatever. Okay. Details on the new lab. How we bought it, I just covered that. Donations needed. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, let me break down some numbers for you right off the bat here. Okay. The building is $700,000 plus 7% interest, which is fair. I know it sounds like a lot, but with a land contract, that's pretty much par for the course right now. Buildings are expensive. It's a 43,000 square foot building. It used to be the YMCA, and it's awesome. It is everything we need in a lab except one big room for heavy industrial stuff. The concrete slab under the main demonstration hall, the old gymnasium room, isn't quite thick enough to put the big robots on, so we're going to have to add on. So we need to pay the building off and then do an addition as soon as we can so we can add on an extra room just for robotics so that Jeff can have a home, okay? We need help not just financially, but we need to get some HVAC guys, heating, ventilating, air conditioning. We need to find, if you work for Trane or Carrier, one of those companies, give us a call. We need to get some HVAC units donated. We don't need like millions of dollars of stuff. I need like between 3 and 5 units. We've got all the engineering specs, but off the top of my head, it's like between 3 and 5 units that are in the I want to say between 5 and 7 ton, or 3 to 5 ton, somewhere in that range. We need gas-fired heating, air conditioning, rooftop, all-in-one units. And we need like 3 or 5 of them, but we need them really bad. We need to get them donated. These are things that cost like about $5 grand a piece, so they're not that expensive. There's a half dozen different companies that make them. We need to get those companies to help and donate materials and rock out on that. So it could be some really good publicity for them and a tax write-off. We need plumbers and electricians. If you are a licensed plumber or electrician in the Grand Rapids area and would like to come down and volunteer, come on down. I got plenty of burst pipe that could use your attention. We need to get bathrooms online. We need to install new hot water heaters. The entire hot water system for the building is ran off boiler hot water heaters. They were like heat exchangers. You saw, if you've been watching, well, if you watched the video before this one, you saw us rip them out because they were all burst. The previous owners, who are collectively referred to as the idiots, did not winterize the building at all. Half the pipes in the place are popped, and we're redoing plumbing soup to nuts. This is huge. We can't move until this happens. We need a garage door. We need a 14-foot tall, 12-foot wide overhead door with an electric operator. Bonus points if it has a clicker, because oh wow, would that be handy. But we need an overhead door. There's a couple different places nationwide that build them. There's like 1 or 2 different places in town that install them. We need somebody who can come in and start with a cinder block wall, just a standard, it's on the side of the big main demonstration hall, but we need a big door. We can't move in without it. We can't bring forklifts through the existing doors. We can't bring pallet jacks through the existing doors. We can't bring the 120 giant Gaylord boxes of our stuff that's sitting in Kalamazoo into the new lab until we have that door. Cannot move, can't happen. We priced it out locally. We can get them down to about 20 grand. And that's for the whole thing. That's the masons to come in and do the block work and set the formers and build the door and an electrician, and it's a whole thing. Okay, so we need some help on that. It's 20 grand. If you want to help out, cool. Also, big thanks to the Zom guys. General Badass's team has been amazing. I mean, this is separate from just the regular Geek Group guys. These are Zom guys that are also Geek Group members. You guys are nuts. You're amazing. This is awesome. There's been tons of people showing up, helping out. I want to specifically thank guys like the Harwoods, and Joey is awesome, Superman. I want to thank all of you. There's a ton. There's like 50 people. I don't know all of you by name. Sasha and Knox and just all you guys. You rule. The Walrus, you guys are awesome. Captain Obvious, he's cool, though I am the real captain, just so you know. That's another thing. Somebody commented on the captain bars on my overalls, because we use, the Geek Group goes on naval-based rank, so technically I've had like 300 emails on this that I should have bars on my shirt. That's great. You find a way to put shoulder chevrons on a pair of Carhartt overalls and I'll have them. But until then, I've got the captain's bars just because somebody gave me a pair and it's what I got. I know that by naval rank it's different, so we don't care. We're doing this for fun. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows who I am. Another thing we have coming out, paid memberships with member cards. You will be able to get, and I was supposed to have one, but I don't. We have Geek Group membership cards because the IRL members are in real life. This is people who actually come to the lab, not just people that are, we've got members all over the world. We got members in over 110 different countries. So not all of them are going to be at the lab every day. Well, if you're in Grand Rapids, if you're in Michigan and surrounding states, if you're a local member who comes to the lab regularly, these people need to not just kick a buck like donate, but it's paid membership. If you want to come down and use the lab every day and be there every day doing the thing, we're going to have paid membership for that because we have to keep the lights on. Now, don't go freaking out. It's super cheap, okay? Like a year membership's going to be like about $1 a day is what it evens out to because we get a lot of people to be members and it spreads the cost over everybody. But we're going to be getting membership cards, and this is going to be a thing coming out in the next week where you'll be able to get a membership card, and if you're a volunteer, you can show up, scan your card, and it is your login, which is really cool. So for like tracking your volunteer hours and stuff like that, you just boop, and you're in, and you're cool. Daily log videos have been a huge success. We've done just a couple of these, and I've got people going nuts, and they're like, oh, they're censored, they're censored. You gotta understand, we don't want to censor the videos for language, but we kind of have to, because if we don't, the hate mail goes through the roof. They're like, my kid's watching these things, and he's 5, and okay, you gotta understand, if one of our videos are unsuitable for your kids, that's not my problem, that's your problem. Be a parent. We make videos. We make videos that are real people doing real stuff. We say bad words. We're typical college guys. This is how we talk. We're not, you know, Brooklyn gangsters or something, but this is just how we talk. This is how real people talk. Real life is not Ozzy and freaking Harriet. So we're doing on videos where the language is extremely, like, whoa. We're going to censor it a little bit, and we're going to try and smack Corey into finding something that's a little less annoying than the bicycle horn, was it, that you were using? Oh,
we're using the bike horn.
Oh, God, I hate that. But the uncensored videos will appear on the secret Geek Group channel, because we have a secret Geek Group channel that nobody knows about that isn't actually a Geek Group channel. It's my personal channel, where I've kept my personal video blog forever. We're bringing that back online. We're using a lot more. It has traditionally been our testing bed where, like, we'll try out new ideas, and if we need to share a video with some people, we'll just toss it up there and send it out. But if you want to see the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes, because the daily log videos are pretty much what's happening. If you want to see the real behind the scenes, uncensored, uncut, it's really bad editing because most of it's all done by me. And it's just throw it together, it's out there. We have a secret channel that nobody knows about that we have never published publicly. It is not Geek Group sanctioned. It is not censored for language. All thoughts and opinions expressed on that channel are not those of the Geek Group, but they should be. So yes, it is the channel that is absolutely not safe for work, not safe for pretty much anybody under the age of 50. It's bad. But yeah, that's my personal channel. It's out there, and now you can watch. So go right now, go subscribe over there. If you're an adult, if you're not pissy, I don't know. Yeah. So that's our policy on language comments. Oh, we've got some comments. We've got viewer mail. I'll do the viewer mail. All right, let's see what we got. I got to come back to this. Don't let me forget that. All right. So viewer mail from Coolman AK commented on our video Steadicam Merlin demonstration, which we made like 1 billion years ago. We really need to do a new one of those. Would you say that this system would be appropriate for fast running shots as well as your standard walking? It's a Steadicam, dude. It's magic. You can do anything with it. I'm surprised it doesn't, like, you know, make eggs and stuff. If you've ever seen the TV show Cops, they use pretty much the exact same rig we do. They use a little bit bigger one. I did notice what, huh?
Russian Ark.
Russian Ark?
It was a movie made, I think maybe in the 80s, but it was a 90-minute long, just solid, uncut Steadicam shot. Okay, well, tag that right here. Russian Ark is a thing. All right. I did notice what looked like intense and clearly visible shakes while you were walking around the studio. That's because I'm an idiot and shouldn't be allowed to run a Steadicam. Okay, I've got like, I don't know, I've maybe logged 10 or 12 hours in that thing since we got it. When that video was made was like, look at the date on it. It's got to be like a year ago by now. I'd been wearing the Steady. We'd had it for like a week. A Steadicam just to get passable with a Steadicam takes a month of daily wear, and you better be built like a gorilla, because they'll tear up your shoulders. It's a lot of weight. Yeah, that's okay. Are similar results expected in the hands of even the most trained operator? If you want to see the results of the most trained operator, watch The West Wing. Lots of Steadicam work in there. Lots of it. The West Wing is famous for very long, like the walk and talk shots down the hallways. Those are all Steadicam, and they did amazing work on it. So you can get on YouTube, look for Steadicam. It's really easy to notice the difference between the pros and the hacks. Hack. Yeah. JMCD84. Dang, I wish it starts off with dang. So anybody who starts off with dang, I wish I could go there and do this stuff with you guys. I'm in California. Well, we're very proud of you, and you can.
We have people that come from all over the world. We've had people from Finland and Australia and Singapore and all over the place that come here to get involved and do things. With the new lab, you'll actually be able to come and spend like a couple days. It's going to be a thing. We are happy to help you arrange local housing like a hotel and whatnot. If you're just coming and crashing, want to crash on a cot or something in a new lab once everything's up and running, we've got shower facilities and all that stuff. There's going to be a cafe in there, so there's food. It's going to be a thing. In the meantime, I get a lot of these comments and people are like, I wish I could help out, but I'm in, I don't know, Kuala Lumpur or whatever. There are things that you can do, and it isn't just, first off, donate. Okay, funding helps, and funding from all over the world helps, especially with some of the exchange rates, because you can like donate $1 and it's 50 billion American or something. Yay, tanked economy. The other things that you can do, there's a lot of things that you guys can do to help that don't cost anything. Like, that's what I want to get back to on here. Share the videos. This video right here, share it. Share it with all your friends, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Twitter, your Dig, carve like the Geek Group on your forehead with a rusty nail and like just take, and what?
In reverse.
In reverse, yeah, do it backwards. And then take the mirror shot and put that on your Facebook and be like, ah! And you know, it's a thing, you can do that. God, there goes lawsuits. Right now, Megan, the lawyer, is just like, ah! He did not just say that! Other things you can do that are more than just donating money. Donate gear. We need webcams like crazy. Just IP cams for the new lab. I don't care if it's crappy old models that aren't HD yet. We need webcams. Like lots of them. I've got tons of people that are all over us about, we want Ustream, we want Ustream, we want to see live video feeds in the new lab. I'm happy to do it. Send webcams. And not like, oh, where the hell did it go? It was in there yesterday. This. Don't send these. Okay, if you've got, well, yeah, if you do, because we can make these work. But webcams like this. These will work, and we're thankful to get them donated, but they're kind of a pain in the butt. The ones we really want are IP cameras, where it's a little box and it has an Ethernet plug on the back, and you plug wall power into it, and you plug Ethernet into it, and you have a camera, and it's a little web server, and it's happy. We need a ton of those. We have 43,000 square foot of buildings. We want cameras everywhere, so the more cameras you guys donate, the more we'll put on the internet, and we will buy the bandwidth. Right now, we've got 16 down, 2 up for bandwidth, so we can feed some cameras. Autopsy stuff. If you have equipment that you want to see us autopsy, you want me to do a video on it, like right here, take it apart, go through it step by step, send in stuff. We have people sending all kinds of cool stuff. One of the cool things that we've had a lot of people commenting on, I've gotten like a billion emails on it, is this thing. We're not going to autopsy it, but we are going to open it up and show you how it works and all that. This is just really cool. It's a Universal Atomics CDV 700 model number 4 that we are trying to bring back to life. When we got it, it was dead. It now kind of works. So we're working on that. That's the thing. Everybody comments on that. And the gummy bear. The gummy bear is an upcoming video. You'll see it. We need networking gear. Oh God, do we need networking gear? The new building has no Ethernet at all. We need a lot. Everything in there needs to be 10, 100, 1000. We want to have gigabit for the whole place. There's going to be a fiber backbone. So if you get on Newegg, I'll put a link to the specific model right here. There's like a cheap little Netgear router. It's like, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks. We need a ton of those. It's a little switch, a little Netgear switch. It's like an 8-port gigabit switch. We need a metric boatload of those. So if you want to donate one of those, that's really cool. We need tools. Okay, now this is a big thing. Everybody you know that spins a wrench as a hobby or for a living or whatnot, if they have a set of tools, they have junk tools. They have like that socket set that they keep somewhere in a drawer that's only like a quarter of a socket set and all the rest are missing. Well, we want all you guys out there that have that quarter of a socket set, donate that. Because I'll take your quarter of a socket set and I'll mix it with your quarter of a socket set and this guy's quarter of a socket set and this guy's quarter of a socket set, and we get all these together and pretty soon we've got a big giant set of sockets. We'll have a lot of duplicates and triplicates in that, but we have people that come in where we'll need, 8 people all of a sudden need a 1/4-inch socket. Okay, 7/16 sockets. We go through more of those. You have no idea. We don't care if they're knockoff crappy Chinese junk. We just need tools. So all the busted set of wrenches that you have that's missing 3 or 4 wrenches, donate that. Allen wrenches. Those are a hugely popular thing. Okay, you'll get a set of Allen wrenches and it comes a little plastic thing and you're missing half of them. There's only like 2 or 3 in there. Don't throw that away. Send it to us. because I'll mix them all together, and pretty soon we got big, you know, piles of tools, and that's what we need. So yeah, and you get a tax write-off for it, and you get to feel good about it because you're helping kids, so it's a good thing. All right, what else do we got? Oh, okay, I would like to give an award of the dumbest person on the internet to MyMod123. You are quite possibly the most annoying twat in the history of mankind. He posted a simple question on, we did the video, oh God, I think we threw it away, but we did the video on the scanner. Remember that? We took the scanner apart? And yeah, that. Well, okay, well that's what's left of the scanner. I told the raccoon story and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it was, I don't even think it was a SCSI scanner. It was a USB scanner. But he posted on there, how do you set a SCSI to 0? Now, it isn't that he asked that because I kind of understand what he's asking. I'm guessing he has a SCSI scanner and he wants to know how to set it to ID 0. Well, the answer to your question is very simple. You on the back of the device, typically, is a little, you'll see a little rectangular thing and it'll have a number and it'll have a plus on top and a minus on the bottom. And those will be two little buttons. And if you push the plus button, it goes up. You push the minus button, it goes down. It'll be a little one, like 0 through 9 counter. And by clicking the thing, that takes you to the SCSI ID. That's probably what you were asking. And I don't mind that you asked that because we're here to teach. Now, I strongly encourage people, don't ask technical questions in the comments. If you really want an answer, get in the forums. Sign up, be a member, get in the forums, ask it there. You'll find a million people that want to help you. We're here to teach. And we're not here to talk down to people. Okay, we're here to pull them up. That's what the Geek Group is all about. But MyMod123 didn't only ask that question in a comment. He asked it in 5 different videos, completely unrelated to anything SCSI or equipment autopsy or anything. He asked it on the main channel. He asked it in no less than 2 different private messages on Facebook and then emailed me personally. I don't even know where he found that email address, but it showed up. I found it like a week later. So MyMod123, you are my creepy psycho stalker weirdo freak show of the day. Okay? Thank you. But I hope that answers your question.
So we can stop eating.
So that you can leave me the hell alone. All right. Mike121223 writes in with, I was wondering what kind of switch you could use for a motor similar to a reed switch but that can take 90 volts at 20 amps. A relay? Yeah, I need to know more. I need to know what you're doing. I need to know what the exact application is, and we'll find a switch that works for it. 90 volts is easy. It's the 20 amps part that gets a little beefy. I don't think they make reed switches that big, but I need to know what you're switching and what for. If it's like a magnetic sensing, you know, something moving by something else, probably the best way to do it is a proximity switch with a Hall effect sensor kind of thing. These are common in the industrial world. Sign up, be a member, get in the forums, ask the question there, and you'll get a lot more feedback on it, and we'll get you sorted out. Here's a fun one. I've gotten a million ones on this one. I just picked the most recent one. CRSBCN posts with, sorry for the off-topic comment, but what you've done with your sideburns. I grew some. I am not a role model in any form. I am especially not a role model when it comes to men's fashion. I'm just not. I'm just me. I dress for comfort. Today, you know, I've got this giant collar of doom happening here, and I need a haircut, and I look like hell, but, you know, it's been a week, so bite me. There's actually a story behind the sideburns. I get my haircut at Jude's. They're awesome. If you live anywhere near a Jude's, go get your hair. If you're a guy, if you're a girl, you better like girls. But if you're a guy, go to Jude's. It's the best place around to get your haircut. And I went there, and I'm getting my hair cut, and the girl's like, well, where do you want your sideburns? I'm like, I don't know. What sideburns? I'm a simple guy. I had like super short hair forever just because it didn't mess with me. Just take it off. I didn't care. And then somebody commented about, you know, they're like, how's the chemo coming? It's like, you can't be this skinny and shave your head without people thinking you're a chemo patient. And really, oh yeah, I used to get that all the time. Then I grew the mohawk. But she commented on my sideburns because I used to just like, if you look in the old videos, I have like negative, like, like up to here, okay? And she's like, that's really cool. What? Nobody's done that since the 80s. Okay, so I fell victim to a little bit of fashion, and I took a week and grew out some sideburns. So yeah, and that's why I have sideburns, because oh wow, yeah, and I like the way they look. I can't do the Andrew thing with having them down. You know, that ain't me, because wow, do I look creepy as hell with facial hair. But come to think of it, he looks creepy as hell with facial hair, but he's a nice guy, so he can pull it off. But yeah, that's what I've done with sideburns. I grew some.
I'd just like to focus on the grammar of that question really quick.
What you've done with your sideburns? I used to make fun of everybody's grammar in here, and then I realized something. For a lot of these people, English is not their first language. So you just got to take that into account.
That made me feel bad.
It's true. Okay, what do you call somebody who speaks 3 languages?
Trilingual.
What do you call somebody who speaks 2 languages?
Bilingual.
What do you call somebody who speaks 1 language? American!
Monolingual.
No, American. That's what you call somebody who speaks only 1 language. All right, so then we have Sniper Bob, who spells it S-N-Y-P-E-R. Hello. Hi, Bob. Can we use salvaged microwave caps for Tesla coils? I haven't been able to find anything out about microwave caps from your videos, aside from the fact that we did a giant, you know, like half-hour-long video specifically on capacitors for Tesla coil applications. No, we've never touched on that subject at all. Can you use salvaged microwave caps for Tesla coils? Absolutely. One time for about 30 seconds, and then you'll die. Microwave caps are the wrong kind. They are rated for high voltage, but they're a totally different kind. What will happen is you will overvolt the cap, it will short out, it will dump a ton of power into the cap, it will get very hot, it will overheat, it will explode, and it will spread goo, shrapnel, metal, icky, nasty, sometimes icky chemicals all over the room, and can suck very, very, very bad. When you're dealing with high power Tesla coils like we do, you can actually turn capacitors into grenades with surprising regularity. So no, it won't work. Don't use microwave oven caps. There are lots of fun parts out of microwave ovens that you can salvage. I highly recommend using the capacitors and the diodes for voltage doubling stuff. You can do fun things with that. It's not Tesla coil, but you can have a lot of high voltage fun with microwaves, but be very careful because microwave oven transformers are not current limited and will bite you. What else do we have? Josip1115, to whom this may concern. Great, another lawyer. Have you guys ever thought of becoming a show on the Discovery Channel or the Science Channel? Something like Mythbusters, but better. You guys are huge on YouTube. I think you could become a hit show, not to mention the big bucks advertisers will pay you that you can put towards bigger and better projects. Yeah. We actually had we had shopping agreements inked with several different producers. We had a lot of people that were really, really gung-ho. We had a lot of interest from Discovery Networks and things like that. Discovery Networks has tried to hire me like 3 different times. They've offered me a job of like, hey, we want to like give you a show and put you in a van and you could drive around the country and like talk to people and yay! No, this is my thing. This is my shtick. I'm happy here, I like this, and they're like, we'll pay you $100,000 a year, and yay! I really, you know, I don't want to be on TV that bad. We want very badly to have a network release television show, but there's so much crap we have to eat to do that, it's really not worth it. Like, you ever notice when you watch the TV shows like, what's the ones with the bikers dudes? The biker dudes, American Choppers. You ever watch that? They're always pissed off. You know why? It's not because they're crazy or really angry people. I'm sure they're actually really nice guys. It's because they have a camera crew around them all day long and they have no creative control. That would make me nuts. So, if you work for a production company and you want to work with us to produce videos for national network release, I'm totally cool with that. You can use our production facilities and all that. We maintain creative control. It's our thing. End of story. The next person who wants to like put me in a van, pay me $100,000 a year to drive around the country and talk to people about their science things, die in a fire. That's not my thing. We're doing more important stuff here. I want to change the world.
You want to watch our TV show? Watch the YouTube channel.
Yeah, watch the YouTube channel. Okay, there's like 300 videos on this channel, a couple hundred on my personal.
I think we just hit 310.
well, yay. And we're going to be making a lot more videos. Our goal is a minimum of an episode a day. And once the lab's fully up and running with a full video team, we're going to own YouTube. I'm not worried about that. KI7 Fisto. Must be one of your friends.
What? Yours?
Key7 Fisto writes in. This is in regards to the Fire Studio video. I don't even own one of these, but somehow I sat through this entire video. I don't know how, but your teaching skills brainwash me. You will donate. You will donate huge. You will help us build the greatest science center in the history of mankind. You will do this because it makes you feel good. You will do this because I love you. Because I am your real friend. Focus. Come. Come closer. You, Key7 Fisto. Listen to the soothing sounds of my voice. Feel yourself relaxing. Feel yourself being completely calm and taken with a feeling of absolute wellness and safety. You will donate. You will donate huge. You will go out and encourage others to donate. You will share the videos. You will find a young kid who is interested in science and mentor them and teach them the joys of physics and mathematics and chemistry. You will go and help people. There's your brainwashing. All right. Captain Victor has made a comment on the, God, this is one of the most commented videos. The Kidwell mod for Nerf Deploy's CS6 gun. I believe I would do that in less time than you did with putting the gun apart. Then do it! I don't care! However, your tutorials are still good. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. What people really would need. That's a complete sentence. I just want you to know. Capital, what people really would need, period. Would be an interior tutorial, period. So when they disassemble their guns, spelled wrong, they will need to know what to put it together again. English is not his first language. I hope to God English is not his first language. That or, public school. Not for nothing, but if you actually use some comprehension skills and pay attention to the video, you will notice that the entire point behind the video was people would not have to take their guns apart. Yes. Okay. Oh, here we've got one. WPH1138 has made a comment on Basic Electronics 103. I have a question. You got questions? We got answers. I have to replace a KBP6 or KBPC06 rectifier. I can only find a 400 volt 35 amp. It goes in a pasta machine. Does it have to be 600 volts or will a 400 volt work? Radio Shack said yes, but I don't want to damage the motor, so no one knows how to cross match and find the right one that will work. Okay, well this is great, but I don't know what the hell a KBPC06 rectifier. Let's find out. Here, I'll go over here and oh, Moose has been playing with the login system again. All right, I'm gonna go and let's look this up right now and see if we can help you. What is that? It is a KBPC06. KBPC06. Okay, what is this? Okay, yeah. Go. Findchips.com. Okay. What the hell is it? Okay, that's great. I want to know what. No imagine. Nobody sells it. Okay, I know who makes it. Somebody has 200 in stocks. I have no idea how to use this website. This is a Kidwell thing. Come on. Yeah, there's nothing for you. Okay. I can't find your damn chip in a quick search. I'm sure there's like some guy out there who knows exactly what it is. But, okay, here's what you need to know. He says it goes in a pasta machine. So I'm guessing your pasta machine is either 110 or 240 or whatever. I don't know where you live. You're writing in English, so we'll assume it's, somewhere that speaks English, which is only Earth. You say you can only find 400 volts at 35 amps. Well, the amps thing is important, but you mentioned, does it have to be 600 or will 400 volt work? It only needs to be a 600 volt if you're using more than 400 volts. If your machine is 480, then you can't use a 400 volt rectifier. If your machine is under 400 volts, if your supply voltage is 240, you're fine, do it. It's the amperage though. Like if you find a 400, if your machine needs a 50 amp rectifier and you can only find a 35 amp, well, it's going to melt down and you're screwed. So yeah, if you get into forums, become a member, get into forums, ask there, they'll give you details where you sort out. Oh, the Hall of Fame viewer mail for the week. I'm not even going to say his name.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not, because I'll be nice. Go to a website for massive information on how to make free energy devices, patents, etc. Donald Lee Dipshit has been creating Tesla devices to collect energy from ambient. Hint, read about Tesla coil and radio electronics and concentrate on magnetics, not electrics. Try to build as many of these devices and teach everyone how to build it with simple to follow instructions, preferably in PDF files instead of videos. It'd be great to have a small device in each person's place that collect hundreds of kilowatts of energy and not have to pay hydroelectric companies to save us money, especially in these recessionary times. Is that even a word? Actually, it's the Great Depression too. It'd be great if you guys can make this happen. It's extremely hard, but worth it. Thanks.
Well, I don't see the problem with that.
You don't know it right now, but I'm trying very hard to kill you with my mind. Okay? Yeah. We don't do that here. We do real science. Okay? Not bullshit pseudoscience. All right. Hello, my name is Jacob, spelled really cool, and I'm from Sweden. Hi, Jake. How you doing? I've watched all the videos in home-built Tesla coil so far, and I think it's amazing that you're doing this Tesla coil from stuff that a normal person can get. I've decided that I'm going to do a Tesla coil like this as a rated project in the last year of high school. Awesome, dude. That's cool. The only problem is that is quite hard to get all the parts and stuff right just from the video because some things are changed from one video to another, like bolts to the main thing. My question is, could you maybe do just a list that you use for the Tesla coil? This would be very helpful. There's one R in very, dude. So that I can get all parts right and it would be easier to convert to the metric system. No problem. I will do that for you. What we will be doing is, when it's all done, as changes as we go, pay attention to the videos and things will change around, stuff like that. But a lot of people aren't going to actually build theirs until we're totally done with our series. When we're all done, there will be detailed plans and a parts list and where you can buy those things. And this is totally a secret, okay? So I didn't tell you about this, but there's a lot of people working behind the scenes to try and put together an actual kit that would get you all the hard-to-find stuff, like the right size magnet wire and all bits, and you'll be able to spend a couple $100 and get a kit. It won't be as cheap as doing it on your own, like scrounging all the parts all over the place, but it's easier. You pay for the convenience. So I didn't tell you about that, but it's coming in a few months, just saying. Okay? It's going to be a kit. So hold out, there will be a kit, and you can buy it. And I think that's it for viewer mail. Yes! And that's it for all the notes. Yes, we're done. Okay, we did it. I made the video. That is the yearly wrap-up video. That is 2010. We started out this year in Kalamazoo, rocking out. Hope for the future. Life was great. Everything was awesome. We got hit with a major curveball out of nowhere, lost the lab, taxed out of existence, moved to a different city, spent 6 months making videos just down here, and that was all we had. And it was because of you guys, it was because of viewers like you who made this possible, that let us get a real lab and get out of the basement, and now we're going to impact the lives of hundreds of thousands of people every year. You did this. You, YouTube, made this possible. And I cannot begin to express how sincerely grateful I am for all that you guys out there have done for us. Thank you. So I wish everybody out there a Happy New Year from me and the entire Geek group, and we're going to keep rocking out. We will see you in 2011. Everybody have fun. Have a safe and happy New Year's Eve. Good night.
This video was made possible by a grant from the Future Girl Foundation.
This video was made possible by thousands of private donations from members and viewers like you. Please visit thegeekgroup.org for more information on how you can donate and become a part of our dreams of Avalon.